So what's going on again, everybody? It's Brad from Firewood at the Furnace, and today we're going to try out the new trailer. If you watched the video last week, we refurbished this old trailer. So today we're going to put it to its first job and see how it works out. Stick around. All right, so here's what we got. We've got this trailer that we put together last week. It's all hooked up to the four-wheeler, and one thing I realized today that I hadn't thought about is that the four-wheeler actually just fits inside the trailer here. So it works out good. If I need to transport it, I can pull the trailer behind my truck with the four-wheeler in it, and when I get to where I'm going, I can unload. So I hadn't thought about that because I'm planning on mainly using it here at the wood lot and then the woods behind here. But if I do need to take it somewhere, that's going to make life easier. So it's all hooked up to the four-wheeler. And while I'm here, I wanted to show you all this. So I built a rack of some scrap 2x4s and plywood to hold some of my supplies in the front. And I already had this box on the back that I use just for miscellaneous stuff. So we'll go over some of this and how it fits in here. So let me unload it all and I'll show you how it all fits. All right, so here's the box on the front that's all unloaded. Nothing's in it. It's just 2x4s and some scrap plywood. Like I said, I've got two U-bolts. One is here on the front and another is here on the other side in the back. And that keeps it secure to the four-wheeler. Just a couple little U-bolts that bolt to the rack underneath. And that's all you need. And the first thing I wanted to do is make sure my chainsaw fits. So let's put that in here. That just drops into this little hole in the back. And then it slides down into the groove on the front. And then this 2x4 here, it just keeps it from moving too much front to rear. So that worked out good. After I got that done, I just kind of build off of that. And we'll get the gas can next. Set the gas can in here. Keep a gallon of oil, bar lube, put that in next to there. Keep my gloves, put them in this little hole here. I just made some compartments just to put some stuff in. Then my splitting axe, front sits down in that groove, and there's a little notch cut in here. And then this ever trusty bag that's got all my extra supplies in it. Let me open that up so you can see what's in here. Got extra chains for both saws, tape measure, chalk for sidewalk chalk I stole from the kids. That's to mark my logs, a rag, the cheap moisture meter, some more chalk, there's a wrench, chainsaw tool, and filing kit in there. That's about all I need. So that works out pretty good for me. If you have any recommendations on some other stuff that I should keep with me, let me know. But we're gonna go to the back now and I'll show you what I keep in the back. So my chainsaw chaps that my wife purchased for me over the holidays, she said if you're gonna be cutting wood, you need to have these. So it's a good idea. It's a good safety idea. And one little mess up and you're not getting nicked. It's going to be catastrophic. So they may not look cool, they may not be comfortable, but it's definitely an investment worth having. So if you're not wearing them, you know, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I think it's a great idea to wear them all the time. So this is the chainsaw that I had for years. It's just a little Homelight 240. It's got a 16-inch bar on it. And these are the only two saws I have right now. Once I start selling some wood, I want to purchase a new one. I've got the 360 Pro in the front and then this one in the back. So leave me a comment below and tell me what you think my next saw should be. Should I go bigger than the 360 or smaller and get something kind of in the middle, newer saw? Yeah, just let me know in the comments. I've got a tow strap here, I've got my helmet, I've got a log and chain underneath and some chains for the four-wheeler. I mainly use those if we get a deep snow and I have the plow on the front. So that's my setup. Let's get on the four-wheeler and we're gonna get back in the woods. There's a couple of trees down that I wanna pull out, buck up, and we'll haul them out today and see how this trailer works. So stick around. All right, so here's what we've got back here in the woods that I want to try to get out today. Just off the trail here where the four-wheeler's parked. There's a tree down over there. Get back over here to it. Right here. That's been down for a little while. And we've got this one that's hung up. It's hung up in that little V there, so I'm thinking that I can probably hook the chain on the bottom of that tree with the four-wheeler and drag that down out of there. So that's the plan right now. There's a couple other trees back here nearby that if we have time we'll get to, but these two trees right here are the goal for the day. right, so we got the first load on the new trailer out of the woods today. It didn't do bad, I gotta tell you. I'll turn the camera around here for you in a minute and show you what we got. So the four-wheeler did good. I will admit that when I backed the trailer, when you saw me back the trailer into that mud hole to load those last few logs, the trailer got stuck and the four-wheeler wouldn't pull it out. So I ended up having to pull the winch cable out, hook myself to a tree and pull myself out. But luckily I had all the tools that I needed. I had my tow strap, I had my chain, and I had my winch, and it was not an issue. So we got the first load on the trailer and everything seems to be working good. I also wanted to show you, if you noticed in the video, these shirts that I'm wearing. Firewood at the furnace. I'll show you a picture of the back of it also here. But a buddy of mine made these shirts for me. I sent him the logo that I was thinking about and he went ahead and made up the shirts. So what I'm gonna do is when we get to 100 subscribers, I'm gonna give one of these shirts away. So if you can tell all your friends and share it on your pages and let everyone know about our channel, I would appreciate it. And as soon as we hit 100 subscribers, we're gonna have a contest and I'll send somebody one of these shirts. So as always, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and subscribe button, tell all your friends about it, and we'll see you on next week's video. Have a great week, everybody.